Okay, next I'm going to show you what I did to simulate water moving. You would not have to move anything the way I show you. However, this will give you an option, as well as it might spark another idea and you could come up with your own way of creating movement. To begin, I have a folder with 4 different images of water, and obviously it's not moving yet, so I'll turn them on one at a time. So the first one, you'll see I labeled it rear. That means it's the furthest wave away from me, the viewer, and I put down next to it. Each of these layers has a direction written. I have down, up, to the left, to the right. These are the movements I'm starting with to create that illusion. So I've turned the furthest one away on, the next, and so on. All my 4 different layers of water are now showing. So to begin, I'm going to add another keyframe. And let's press F6. I've got another keyframe here, and I'm going to start it by moving it to the right. Very simply. And I'm not even going to click and drag. I'm going to use the arrows on my keyboard. But if you watch, it's moving. I just moved it 1 pixel. Maybe I'll move it 2, 3 pixels, just so I can see clear movement, maybe even 4. Okay, so I just moved it to the right 4 pixels. Now, I have, let's turn these other layers off. I have my beginning position for this front wave. I have my second position, so you can see left, right. Starts left, goes right. Not a huge move, but it's 4 pixels. It's a little something. Okay, let's turn the next layer on. Okay. So, the light blue wave, I'm going to move it to the left in the next keyframe. So, again, F6. And I'm going to use the arrows again, so you're not going to see me moving the mouse, but I'll use the arrows and I'll count out 1, 2, 3, 4. You can use any increment of movement, and we'll test it and see how this works. So I've moved it 4 to the left. So far, you see the shift. I have the start position and the end position. Start and end. Next, we're going to move this wave up. So we have our start. This is the one in the back. We're going to insert another keyframe, F6, and let's move it up. We'll go up 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And the last, this one will start by going down. So first keyframe, it's in position. Let's insert another keyframe, F6, and again I'll use the arrow. 1, 2, 3, 4. So what do we have here? See how it looks like it's starting to move. So I am just going to insert 2 blank frames for each of those layers. I have a start position, I have an end position, and let's select all of those frames. Let's copy those frames and let's paste these frames. Oh, sorry, you've got to highlight the whole section that you want to. So now let's paste those frames. Okay, and again we can come down here and we can paste these so they go for as long as we want these waves to continue moving. So I am going to actually remove all these excess frames for the background. Right click and remove frames. And let's test Command Return. Look at that, my water is moving. Some is going up and down and some is going back and forth. And that is one way to simulate the movement of water.